Most people think health starts with what you eat. Ayurveda says health starts with what you can digest. You can eat the most expensive, organic, carefully prepared meal in the world. But if your digestion is weak, your body may not truly benefit from it. This is where the Ayurvedic concept of Agni becomes so powerful. Agni means digestive fire, and according to Ayurveda, it is one of the most important forces in the body. When Agni is strong, food becomes energy, strength, clarity, and vitality. When Agni is weak, even good food can turn into heaviness, discomfort, and imbalance. In this video, we will explore why Ayurveda places digestion at the center of health and how understanding Agni can completely change the way you think about wellness. In Ayurveda, Agni is not just stomach acid or hunger. It is the body's power of transformation. It is the intelligence that digests food, absorbs nutrients, and converts what we eat into usable energy and nourishment. Ayurveda teaches that life depends on this transforming power. Agni helps separate what the body can use from what the body must eliminate. That is why Agni is linked not only to digestion but also to metabolism, tissue nourishment, immunity, and even mental clarity. The ancient Ayurvedic view is simple but profound. Health is not only about input, it is about transformation. Agni is the force that makes transformation possible. Ayurveda places digestion at the center of health because every part of the body depends on nourishment being processed correctly. If digestion is strong, the body receives what it needs. If digestion is impaired, nourishment becomes incomplete. This is why Ayurveda often begins with the digestive system before talking about deeper healing. In this tradition, many imbalances do not begin suddenly. They begin quietly through poor digestion, irregular eating, overeating, eating before the previous meal has digested, chronic stress, or habits that weaken the body's natural rhythm. Ayurveda sees digestion as the gateway. If the gateway is disturbed, the whole system suffers over time. One of the most important Ayurvedic ideas connected to Agni is Ama. Ama is often described as the toxic, heavy, sticky residue that forms when digestion is incomplete. In simple terms, when the body cannot fully process food, some part of that process is left unfinished. Ayurveda says this unfinished residue can accumulate and disturb normal function. Ama is traditionally associated with feelings like heaviness, sluggishness, coating on the tongue, low appetite, bloating, dullness, and a sense that the body is not clear or light. Whether you interpret Ama symbolically or literally, the message is practical. Weak digestion does not simply mean stomach discomfort. It can affect the way the whole body feels. Ayurveda teaches that a strong Agni usually shows up as steady appetite, comfortable digestion, good elimination, lightness after meals, stable energy, and a clear mind. Weak or disturbed Agni may show up as bloating, gas, irregular appetite, sleepiness after eating, undigested food in the stool, brain fog, or alternating hunger patterns. A person may feel hungry one day and not hungry the next. They may crave stimulation but still feel heavy and tired. Ayurveda pays close attention to these subtle signals because they are early clues that the body's inner fire is not functioning well. The goal is not to wait for a major problem. The goal is to recognize imbalance early. According to Ayurveda, Agni is weakened not only by what we eat, but by how we live. Eating at random times, overeating, eating again before the previous meal is digested, constantly snacking, sleeping immediately after meals, stress during eating, and consuming food that is too cold, too heavy, or difficult to digest can all disturb Agni. Even emotional states matter. Rushing, anger, worry, and distraction during meals can influence how the body receives food. Ayurveda sees digestion as a rhythmic process. When daily life becomes chaotic, digestion often becomes chaotic too. That is why simple habits can be more important than extreme diets. Ayurveda usually strengthens Agni through rhythm, simplicity, and awareness. This may include eating at regular times, allowing the previous meal to digest before eating again, preferring warm and freshly prepared foods, avoiding overeating, and paying attention to whether true hunger is present. Many Ayurvedic teachers also emphasize eating in a calm environment, chewing properly, and reducing heavy meals late at night. The deeper principle is to respect digestion instead of constantly challenging it. Rather than chasing every superfood trend, Ayurveda asks a more basic question. Is your body ready to receive and transform what you're giving it? Ayurveda does not separate digestion from the mind. When digestion is poor, a person may feel dull, cloudy, heavy, or unmotivated. When digestion is balanced, the mind often feels clearer and more stable. This is one reason Agni is considered central not only to physical health but also to emotional and mental balance. From the Ayurvedic perspective, digestion is not just about the stomach, it is about transformation at every level. Just as food must be processed, so must experiences, emotions, and impressions. The idea is deeply holistic. A clear body supports a clear mind, and a disturbed body can cloud the mind. Fasting enters the Ayurvedic conversation because rest can sometimes help digestion recover. When used carefully and appropriately, giving the digestive system a break may support lightness and clarity. But Ayurveda does not treat fasting as a one-size-fits-all rule. The tradition usually emphasizes suitability, constitution, current strength, season, and individual balance. The core point is not starvation. The core point is reducing overload. If Agni has been weakened by excess, irregularity, or constant snacking, then mindful spacing between meals or gentle fasting may help restore digestive strength in the right person. Ayurveda values wisdom and timing more than extreme discipline. The Ayurvedic concept of Agni reminds us that health is not only about what enters the body. It is about what the body can transform. Strong digestion, according to Ayurveda, is the foundation for nourishment, energy, clarity, and balance. Weak digestion can quietly affect everything from comfort to vitality to the way we feel in our own skin. This is why Ayurveda gives digestion such an honored place. If you understand Agni, you begin to understand why simple habits like meal timing, mindful eating, warm food, and digestive rest matter so much. In the Ayurvedic view, the path to health does not begin with complexity. It begins with tending the inner fire.